This video is for all the beginners who do not know anything about the entrance exams, which are important for migrating to foreign nations, and for those as well who want to know more about PTE Academy. So guys, in this video I'll explain you everything about PTE Academy, and that too in less than 15 minutes. So that means I'm going to explain you all the 20 tasks. For those who do not know, there are total of 20 tasks in PTE Academy. Let's get started. Hello everyone, I'm Sonam Sandhu from PTE Made Easy, and I'm pretty sure you're going to like this video. And if you like it, do share it with others as well. Let's start with the first module of PTE. The first module is speaking. Yes, some of the modules you get the scores for 2 modules in one go. Let's say for some tasks of speaking, you get the score for writing as well and for listening as well. So the first task here is read aloud. That's the task 1 of speaking, and in this you get to see a text of 3 to 4 lines. You have to go through that text and then you have to speak the same in the given time. So this is the first task, read aloud. So the next task here is repeat sentence. In this, you'll hear a single sentence once. You have to simply listen to the sentence and memorize it, and later on speak the same in the given time. You get somewhere around 5 to 6 sentences like such. Simply listen to it, memorize it and speak it. So what are you using? LMS. Listen, memorize, speak. That's what you need to do in order to excel this one. Coming to the task 3 of speaking module, and that is describe an image. So in one of the other videos as well, I have explained you this thing. But there is a very good method of attempting questions like that. You simply get to see an image, and once you see the image, you need to jot down the points. What exactly are the main points? But here you get only 30 seconds, 25 to 30 seconds. In those 30 seconds, you simply have to go through the image, you have to think of the major points, and you have to interpret the data. Then you have to speak on the same for somewhere around 40 seconds. For this question type, you simply take the help of Google. Search PTE describe image speaking questions, and just look at the image, take 25 seconds, try to understand it and speak on the same. Practice it as much as you can, and it is quite interesting. So there is a painting in front of me. You cannot see that painting, but I'll try to add that. We'll click a picture and you'll be able to see that on the screen. In that painting there are 4 persons, actually 2 couples. And out of those 2 couples, 2 males are playing the guitar and the females are listening to it. So they are having a party. They are enjoying the time spent together. So we can explain this now. Simply look at an image, maybe a bar graph, line graph, pie chart, tabular chart, anything, and explain it. That's what you need to do in task 3 of speaking. So task 4 of speaking is retell lecture. For this particular task, you get the scores for listening as well as speaking. Now, trust me, this is an easy one. Here, you get to listen to a lecture on the basis of an image. So you'll see an image and then you listen to a lecture for somewhere around 90 seconds. But you get only 10 seconds to prepare once the audio is stopped. What exactly do you need to do here? During the time audio is getting played, simply note down the important points. So you have to note down and listen to the audio simultaneously. And then you need to speak on the same for 40 seconds. You'll hear something for 90 seconds and speak it up for 40 seconds. It's not that difficult, for sure. Talking about the 5th one, which is the 5th task of speaking, and that is short question answers. For those who have appeared for IELTS exam, in IELTS exam, you have short question answers wherein they ask you something about your introduction, your hobbies, your work. But here it's not like this. In the PTE exam, what happens? They'll ask you to describe something, or maybe tell me something about a word which is similar to bad. Or they'll speak up a sentence and they'll say which word is the synonym of past in this sentence, or which word is the synonym of present in this sentence. For example, the sentence is, in the current scenario, the number of cars on the roads is increasing. So, the word similar to present is current. This is the way you need to master this task. So, that's all about speaking one. Total of 5 tasks. In some of the tasks, the score is contributed to other modules as well. Now, we'll proceed to the writing one. In writing particularly, we have 2 tasks. First one is summary writing, wherein you get a long paragraph, somewhere around 2 to 3 paragraphs. Okay, so kind of an essay or maybe kind of a story. You will go through that, and on the basis of that, you simply have to write summary in less than 100 words. And you get 10 minutes for the same. Go through the paragraph, understand it, write the summary in 10 minutes. It is not difficult, it's just that you need to practice it. So try to practice at least 30 questions like such and you will master it for sure. Now, talking about the task 2 of writing module. The task 2 of writing module is the essay writing. Now, many of you must be thinking, we get the essay writing when we were in school as well, you got it? And essay writing is there in IELTS exam as well. But here you get 20 minutes to write an essay. And you have to write somewhere between 200 to 300 words. Okay? Now, when you're going to write 200 to 300, you have 20 minutes. So in these 20 minutes, you have to understand the task properly. You have to write as per the topic, write coherently, use the vocabulary as per the demand of the topic, and never commit any spelling mistake. Because here there is negative marking too. In the PTE exam, there is negative marking, unlike the IELTS exam. So please take care of this. Do not write any spelling wrong. If you do not know the spelling of a particular word, skip it. If you do not know the spelling of a particular word, replace it with the one for which you are sure of the spelling. Take care of this. So that's all for speaking and writing. Now we'll proceed to the reading one. Actually, it is reading and writing, because for some of the tasks, you get the scores in writing as well. Here the first task is fill in the blanks. You get a paragraph, and in the paragraph there are 4 to 5 blanks in between. For example, there is something written, a person is going to the dash to buy dash. Okay, so now what happens? Exactly we need to fill the dash. A person is going to dash, to dash. That means dash may will get a noun. In order to buy dash. So what dash will be? Again a noun. Here you need to focus on word choice. You should know what word form will come in a particular blank. That matters a lot. So here your grammar should also be okay. You should be clear when it comes to parts of speech. You should know what an adjective is, what a noun is, what an verb is. In most of the cases here, you get content words. So you simply have to fill the blank with the content word. Rarely they would use functional words like articles, prepositions. Okay? But now for every blank, you get options as well. And you have to select out of those 4 options. It's not that difficult. You'll find it interesting. Actually, easier than IELTS if you compare it with that. Now, talking about the second task of reading, that is multiple choice questions. And here there is negative marking. So please be sure of where you put a tick on. Put a tick only when you are 100% sure. Because one wrong answer can give you a negative score. So nobody wants that. But here you'll get that if you put something or if you write something wrong. Okay? Here they'll ask you to choose 2 options or more than 2. But choose more than one. That means You cannot choose only one. Then also you will be getting negative marking. Simply choose 2 options or whatever the instructions are asking you to do. Take care of this. Read the question carefully and on the basis of that, try to analyze and find out the wrong options. Eliminate the wrong ones and you will simply find the correct options. For this one, you get the scores in reading as well as in writing. Talking about the task 3 of reading module. Here you have reorder paragraph. So there will be 2 parts. On the left hand side you will get the headings. On the right hand side you will get the paragraphs or vice versa. So for every single paragraph you have to choose the suitable heading. And that's what reordering paragraph is all about. Here the skill that's required is understanding of the text. Try to understand the text properly and on the basis of that choose the correct heading. Simply eliminate the wrong ones or odd ones and you will get the correct one. Talking about the 4th task of reading module. Here you get fill in the blanks. Here you need to take care of the collocation. Now for those who do not know what the collocation is the words which are often used together. So a combination of noun and an adjective. For example, civilized citizen. Okay, in-depth knowledge. Okay, so words which are often used together. Noun and adjective combination. Adverb and verb combination. That's what this particular question type is all about. Here you get a text of somewhere around 80 to 100 words. And in that text you will find 4 to 5 blanks in between. You will get the options as well, but not for every single blank. You will get somewhere around 6 options. And on the basis of 6, you have to finalize which are the 5. Okay? Or which particular blank will get a particular word. So simply fill in the blanks with the options. You get the options and you have to write the particular adjective with the noun or maybe some other collocations. So go through this carefully. This is also an interesting one and I'm pretty sure you'll like this task. Now let's come to the 5th task of reading one. Here also you have multiple choice question. For multiple choice question, here the examiner will ask you about the main idea or maybe the computer will ask you the main idea, attitude of the writer, perspective of the writer. It can be anything. The main idea, opinion, attitude, anything. To simply get a question along with the options. Eliminate the odd ones and simply correct the or circle the correct one. That's what you need to do in this. And that's all for reading module. Now we'll proceed to the lengthiest module of PTE exam and that is listening. Actually in this we have total of 8 tasks and trust me, some of the tasks will require a lot of patience as well when it comes to understanding the techniques. But I'm sure with the help of my videos, you will understand the right strategy of attempting a particular question type. Trust me, in PTE, you need not to go for theory. You simply need to understand the correct strategy and technique for solving a particular question type and you will master it easily and that too with 80 plus for sure. Many learners are able to score 80 plus and that too just with the strategies. So if you need more guidance and help, you can simply contact us on the numbers given below. So the first task of listening is summarize spoken text. You will simply listen to a recording and you need to understand the recording, take notes and then you have to write the summary in 10 minutes. You get 10 minutes for writing the summary. So please take care of preparing notes or do not forget to prepare notes. You already have a laminated sheet and a marker for that. So make use for that whenever and wherever possible or required. That's summary of the spoken text. Coming to the task 2 of listening module. Here you have multiple choice questions. But trust me guys, you simply need to master this skill by practicing as many questions as you can, because here you can get negative scoring too. So practice this particular question type thoroughly. Now, when it comes to multiple choice questions, here you have to choose multiple options. Let's say you are given 6 options and you have been asked to choose 2 options out of those 6. So listen to it carefully and then eliminate the odd ones on the basis of the recording and select the correct option. That's what's there in reading as well. Here you listen to a recording and in the reading one you simply go through the passage. Now task 3 of listening module. Here you simply have fill in the blanks and trust me, these are easy. Now what exactly do you need to do? You listen to a recording and there will be a paragraph, and in the paragraph you will get 5 to 6 blanks. You simply need to fill in the blanks. Now here you should have appropriate knowledge of grammar. You should know what word form will the blank have. Whether it will have a noun, adverb, adjective. So please take care of this. Rarely they can give you functional words in the blank. Some sort of like preposition or articles. But otherwise in most of the cases you will get noun, adverb, adjective. So the task 4 of listening is summarize spoken text. What exactly will happen? You will listen to a recording and during the time the audio is getting played, please prepare notes, because here you will get options and the options are lengthy ones. Every single option will have 2 to 3 lines. So it's not easy to finalize the correct option during the time audio is getting played. So simply listen to it, prepare notes simultaneously and then choose the correct summary. That's what you need to do in this task. So coming to the task 5 of the listening module. And in the task 5, what exactly will happen? You have to fill the missing word. Let's say a sentence is spoken and the last word is missing. So you simply, there will be a beep at the end. She is doing this in order to get her dash. Okay. अब जो dash है, that is like beep. So you have to fill that beep. And that beep can be filled with the options. They'll give you 4 options. You have to choose the correct option for this one. The task 6 is multiple choice questions. Here you have to select only a single option. Usually they'll ask the attitude of the author, the main idea, opinion. So you simply have to choose the correct answer by eliminating the wrong options. So simply whenever you get multiple choice questions, find the wrong answers first in order to get the correct one. Coming to the task 7. Highlight the word that is different from the audio. You'll see a text and on the basis of the text, you have to find the word which is different from the one spoken in the audio. Simply move the mouse as the speaker starts speaking. And as soon as you hear a wrong word or a different word, highlight it. That's all about this task. Practice as much as you can in order to master all the tasks of PTE, especially some ones, this one. In this task, you get the integrated scores for listening and writing modules. You'll simply listen to a sentence and you have to write the sentence in the box. Listen to the next sentence, write the sentence in the box. Next, write it in the box. Somewhere around 8 of these. It is an interesting question type. You'll enjoy it while practicing. But when you are in the examination hall, there is a lot of stress because there is a timer there. So guys, please take care of the time management thing. Always practice as per the timer so that you can excel in the PTE exam. I hope I was able to explain you everything related to the 20 tasks of PTE exam. If there's something missing, you can watch out our next video. Thank you so much.